kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's got it inside the 15. Breaks free. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Here's a point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And they're going to be colliding with an elite linebacker and a run defense who just expects to smother the running backs here today.
Yeah, this defense does such a great job at eating up the offensive linemen. This defensive line, they slant, they angle, and what it does is it frees up the linebacker you're talking about, Chris, to make so many plays.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pressure is coming. Trap again in the pocket.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field. Now here comes a punt. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So Oklahoma's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Brad behind the line. It's Knight. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Trap him for a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Quarterback keeps the football. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Hayes. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Looking to pass. It's Purdy. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety. And the Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. They're standing there, gets hit again.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Wants to throw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And here comes the punter onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The Sooners are in the red zone. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Jukes to get free. Breaking ankles out there. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking downfield, it's Purdy. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, that's a great gain right here for these guys. It hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you? Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The pass rush closing in. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get any.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home. A sack to end it as the defense punctuates this victory. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.